hope you guys are all doing really well. Today I decided to do something again because it's something that I always get asked. The number one question that everyone always asks me, whether it's on social media, in real life, anywhere, especially Instagram and Facebook recently, would have to be about my hair. They always ask, how do you get your hair looking so thick? How is it so long? How do you maintain it? And I've done a few videos about this in the past. I think this would be my 4th video, but I decided to update you guys because my routine tends to change, it tends to evolve, whether it's in a few weeks or in a few months. I get introduced to new products, I discover new things, so why not share it with you? And the easiest way would be obviously to do a video, so why not? Here we go. The number one misconception that people have about how to achieve long, healthy hair is it's only what you put on it. So it's only about products, what you use, and that is not the case at all. How to get long hair is literally a circle of things that contribute to. One of the contributes is which vitamins and tablets you consume. Obviously, this is very important. Recently, I've been obsessing over the Hairfinity tablets, which I'll be talking about soon. Food you eat is so important. How you do your daily tasks is very important. There's so many different contributes, and I'm going to talk about all of them. So grab food, grab popcorn, whatever you like to eat. Maybe seeds, sunflower seeds, they're my favorite. Get into this. Firstly, I'm going to talk about a few factors that you can do to improve your hair quality, your hair growth, and just the length of your hair. If it's already long, if it's not, these are things that can grow your hair. Number one thing is it's so important to have a healthy diet. I'll get into foods a bit later on. Number two would be to avoid stress as much as you can. So if something's annoying you, if something's giving you stress, avoid that situation, that item, that person as much as you can. That does cause hair loss. Number three is cut back on any heat styling, which to some may be a bit obvious, but even the normal straightening your hair on a daily basis, try not to do that on a daily basis. Number four would be, instead of coloring your hair, obviously avoid doing that if you have to. Having said that, I guess the normal ways people would think to grow your hair, I'm going to go into more in depth of the food you can eat, of tasks that you can change in your daily life. I'm so excited to talk about this product to you guys because I know last time a lot of things that I mentioned, I got so many comments saying that it helped you guys, and I still to this day get so many, I guess, emails and comments saying thanking me for my advice on hair, so I'm very grateful for that. The one thing that I've always relied on is hair products for, you know, my hair that's in tablet form kind of thing. I was always on the lookout for, you know, a new tablet to kind of nourish my hair, my nails, my skin and things like that, just because I didn't want to stick with one product for a while or for a few years, but I wanted to move up, step my game up a bit, if you know what I mean. So recently, I'm so excited to share with you guys, I've been using the Hairfinity tablets. Now, everyone's talking about this. There's so many reviews on this. I started to hear about this when I think it was Khloe Kardashian posted it on her Instagram, as well as Kim. I did my research on it, I did look into it, I read a lot of reviews. I have 3 months worth of this product right now because one bottle lasts you for 1 month. It comes with 60 tablets because you have one in the morning and one at bedtime. And I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, which is crazy. It is fairly new, but I have to say the results are quite evident and they're very clear. I feel like if you also watch my first 3 videos on hair, you would see the difference so clearly. That took me a while, but you will see the difference so clearly because in my first video my hair has always been long, but it was much more thinly compared to my second video, and then, you know, it's like an effect, it's like a domino effect. I feel like this has been my thickest and longest hair, to be honest. I think if you watch my videos, you would generally see a clear difference when it comes to my hair. I was on the lookout for the market for something to strengthen my hair, and of course I tried eating healthy and all these products and washing my hair in cold water opposed to hot water, but I wanted something to give it that extra push. And I must say that this has been, you know, doing it for me in the past 2 weeks, and I can already feel the difference. I think it's so important for you individually to know that there's a difference rather than, you know, showing it. I think in the first week, obviously it's not evident, but I feel like my hair is quite thick, touch wood. So I've started on a low dose and I'm gradually, slowly increasing my intake of it. The only thing that I would definitely recommend while taking these tablets is intake your water supply. Have a lot of water if you can. I'm not one to drink a lot of water, but definitely having started this, I've upped my game in that department. So what it pretty much does is it increases your hair strength and it doesn't allow your hair to break, because I know a lot of people that have long hair but it's quite thin, especially at the bottoms, but what's the point of that? You know, you have to cut it at one point or the other. So you want thick hair from the root to the end, and you want consistent thick hair, not thick and then thin at the ends. That's not very nice. I used to have that problem, I would say about a few months ago to 1 year ago, but then I've completely changed my hair game. I would definitely recommend something like this if you want to ask your doctor or your healthcare professional about it. But I think as much as you change your, your food intake and your products that you apply onto your hair, what you take inside is very important, as I mentioned before as well. So taking something like a healthy hair supplement will definitely give you that push, that extra push that you need for your hair. Definitely do recommend this 101%. If you do tend to have a shower and wash your hair like that, if you don't have a bath separately, I don't know, people have showers different ways. Wash your body in warm water and then come out of the shower if you can and wash your hair in cold water. Now I know this may sound crazy to some people, but I have mentioned this in my previous videos before, but I did want to mention it again because I know I have a lot of new subscribers. Hello! So once you're done washing your body, make sure you use cold water to wash your hair. It doesn't have to be freezing cold, but make sure it's not hot. Hot water does tend to break your hair. The chances of you breaking your hair with hot water is much more greater than the chances of you breaking your hair in colder water. Now, you don't have to freeze yourself in cold water. You can obviously wash your hair separately. Applying hair masks can obviously change the way your hair feels, the way it looks. But having said that, I like to create my own hair masks. So why not do it at home? Put things that you know in it. It's more comfortable that way. You know exactly what's in your hair mask. And I will tell you exactly what to put in that hair mask right now. So all you need for this hair mask is 2 eggs, 1 handful of chickpeas, and what was that? And then 2 teaspoons of almond oil. If you don't have almond oil, you can definitely put olive oil in it. And then once that is done, make it into a mixture. So try and make it pasty as much as you can. And then what you're going to do is massage that mixture into your head, on your hair. That's more better. Focusing near the scalp area and kind of massage that thoroughly in. And then what I like to do is get a plastic bag or Glad wrap and wrap it around your hair. And I know it's not a very attractive sight, but it's well worth it for your hair. And then sleep like that, and once you wake up, you can rinse that out and then wash your hair as normal. What this does is strengthens your hair from the roots to the ends, and it just allows your hair to be much more strong, to be honest, and it doesn't allow your hair to break as easily. Having said that, besides the shower, what you apply on your hair as a mask, what's really important that some people may miss this step, to be honest, is what you consume, so what you eat. But even a few years ago, I didn't think of, oh my gosh, I should be careful with what I eat because it's going to affect my hair. I just didn't think like that. But it's so important what goes into your body. I mean, if you see someone that's eating healthy, that's eating clean, it's quite clear that they glow. Have you realized that? Comment below. I mean, I can see that with some of my friends. They eat very healthy and they literally just shine. I wish we all shone. Foods that you should consider eating to get healthy, thick, longer hair is salmon. Salmon will definitely apply shine to your hair. A lot of fish, so trout is really good for your hair. Lentils has so much iron in your hair and they're really good for vegetarians as well. So if you don't like eating, fish and things like that, I would definitely recommend lentils. And the results are so clear because lentils have so much iron, so your hair wouldn't break as easily. Eggs have so much protein. Try to have eggs twice a week if you can't have them daily for some reason or if you don't like them. I'm not a big fan of eggs, but I do try to have them once to twice a week. Max, minimum once a week, I try. Blueberries, my favorite. Literally, I can have frozen blueberries all day, every day. Seriously, I can. So I don't style my hair often. I used to be one of those girls that did it every day. I would style my hair, different hairstyles on a daily basis. But then I thought, you know what, I would rather be a girl that has healthy hair rather than just styling it 24/7 or styling it for an event or someone. I was like, you know what, I shouldn't care what other people think. As long as I'm comfortable with my hair, that shouldn't matter. I would rather do that than style my hair. So that's my hair video. Yay! I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know hair videos can be quite long. Hopefully it's helped some of you. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what products you use. Let me know if you've used Hairfinity and what your thoughts were. I have nothing but good to say about this. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend trying coconut oil on your hair, consuming it. I haven't consumed it before, but I've heard so many great reviews about it, so let me know how I can consume it. If you have any recipes, I'm quite a picky eater, so please let me know. That'll be so helpful. Besides that, obviously oil your hair, nourish your hair, try and wash your hair in cold water. That's my #1 tip. And stay away from styling your hair. There's so many great tutorials on YouTube with, heatless curls and things like that. And there's so many cute hairstyles that you can do without damaging your hair. Get the natural look going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. I love and adore each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if it helped you. Comment below your thoughts and subscribe to my channel for more videos.